Hey everybody, well, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I really wasn't planning on doing a live stream this evening, and then I said, I got some information or an email from Gala, and I said, I can't just leave. I can't leave my guys and gals out in a lurch if they may not have gotten this information. I need to not just blow this off. So I really wanted to come on and share with you what's going on. Of course, as we know, and let me know you're here. Just say hi, and I'm glad you're joining me. Glad you're joining us because we're a family here. I've been saying that forever. Hey, Mikey, thanks for being here. So today's the big day, huh, guys? Gala V2. Excuse me. See, it's got me all choked up. So Gala V2 upgrade in process now as we speak. Started a little bit later than I think they were projecting. They were projecting a 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time snapshot. I think that happened about 1:45 Pacific Standard Time. So a little bit later, but you know what? It is what it is, and I'm not worried about it. So I want to talk more about what's going on. I want to find out how you guys are feeling too. So I want to cover a bunch of stuff, and I want to answer any questions that we have. Hey man, what's going on? And so Mysterious sent me a message, you sent me a comment or whatever, and I'm like, all right, that was the catalyst. I actually, to be honest with you guys, I was gonna do a video, and I said, you know what, I owe everyone to come on live and to be here for you guys. I'm coming on a little bit later. I cannot speak today for some reason, and obviously I don't know how to spell welcome because I forgot the damn M, but bear with me. I am educated, I promise. It just didn't show up there. But we got a lot of information, a lot of things to go through, and I'm really happy that we're finally getting this done, right? It's like going to the dentist. It's like we dread it. It's like, oh man, I gotta go to the dentist again. And then you just dig in, you go do it. It's over with. You're like, now it's over. I don't have to go back for another 6 months or 8 months or whatever it is. But you know what? Before we get into this, I want to know who's here. Who's in the crypto dojo right now? So drop me a comment. Let me know where you guys are from. I want to see where you're from before we get into it. So wherever your parts are, whatever part of the world you're on, let's see where you're from. Let's build a connection. Because again, here I've been saying this since I've been doing these live streams, and you guys are coming in early. This is what, Mysterious, like my second week, I think, right, Mikey, something like that, of doing live streams. So Philadelphia, hey, the brotherly love. By the way, I love that movie. Right? Have you ever seen that movie with Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington? It's an amazing film. Anyway, thank you for joining us from Philadelphia. I'm in Florida right now, so that's where I'm coming to you live from, is Florida. San Antonio. Man, I remember being in San Antonio basically in the mid 90s. For like a national martial arts competition. I love San Antonio. I was in Houston. I like Houston, don't get me wrong, but San Antonio, the Riverwalk, that was awesome. So anyway, so just keep letting me know where you're from. I want to get into it because I'm sure you guys are like, Scott, Jesus, just shut up already. Let's just get to it. But again, we are Ohana, in Hawaii. Ohana is family, of course. If you didn't know that, you do now. Or if you haven't seen what was the movie again? Tell us the name of that movie. Lilo and Stitch, right? So you are part of the crypto dojo Ohana, and I'm glad you're here. And if those of you who are here from the replay, thank you so much. You are just as much a member of our family as anyone else, and I'm glad you're watching this no matter what. So I want to kind of dig into this a little bit. So Gala released, and I'm going to read it to you, and a document, and I'm going to talk about what that all means. And also we have an updated list of crypto exchanges that are supporting Gala. So there's some new ones on there that I haven't seen. So what I want to do first is I'm going to read the document, and then I'm gonna screen share it. I'm gonna read the document. We're gonna go back and we're gonna look at the exchanges, and hopefully yours are on there. At this point, it is what it is now, guys. The screenshot's already happened, and we're gonna talk more about what it means to kind of put your mind at rest. So let's go ahead, and I want to. All right, so, and this just came in from their blog, and I want to. All right, so distributions of Gala V2 is on track to start today. So this came out earlier. I didn't see it till like this afternoon, and that's what really made me want to jump in and do this video. So distribution of Gala V2 is on track to start today following the snapshot. But due to Ethereum network congestion and fluctuating transaction times, distribution to all wallets will take longer than expected as we ensure the contract upgrade is as safe and as smooth as possible. So basically what this is, so the block 172676620 is currently expected at about 1:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you can view the countdown. I'm not going to do that, guys, but total distribution to all wallets holding Gala is currently expected to take several days. Don't forget, there is a lot of wallets, and so even though the snapshot happens quickly, making sure, because then whoever wrote this also said transaction, that the network is congested. So that it's like being on a busy highway, right? You can't really go very far until like traffic, lightens up a little bit. So that's kind of what they're dealing with. I don't know exactly what the reasoning is for that, but that's kind of what it is. All right, so due to rapidly advancing tech in the Web3 world, as well as Gala Games' continued success and growth. So this is basically why they're doing what they're doing. This is why, in a nutshell, and I read this before, obviously earlier. This is why they're doing the V2. So I'll start over. Due to rapidly advancing tech in the Web3 world, as well as Gala Games' continued success and growth, some important updates were needed to the contract for Gala, the official ecosystem token of the Gala Games ecosystem. For a minute there, I wasn't sure. It repeated itself twice. Because the desired updated functions of the token were not entirely supported by the original Gala contract, a new Gala version 2 contract has been created. Therefore, once the new contract is implemented, we will begin distributing Gala V2 at a rate of 1-to-1. And we've been talking about this. If you've been checking out my live streams and my videos, you know. So if you have 50,000 Gala V1 tokens, you'll get 50,000 V2 tokens. And that V1 token is now useless. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have no idea. Where was I? All right, I'm going to just start over again. Because the desired update functions of the token were not entirely supported by the original Gala contract, a new Gala V2 contract has been created. Therefore, once the new contract is implemented, we will begin distributing Gala V2 at a rate of 1-to-1, that's where we were, to every wallet holding Gala at the time of today's block. So the block height, as you may hear, the block, that's the amount of block in the blockchain. That's the number block. So if you look at it as cars, like there's cars on a train, this is like a block. So that's the block number where everyone is. At the time of today's block 172676620 snapshot, after which the original token will be deprecated and no longer have any utility, which means it's right now it's dead. It's DOA. That token is useless now. At the time of the snapshot, all utility and functions will cease for the original Gala token. We have been in contact with all centralized exchanges that list Gala, and we have assembled an up-to-date list of exchanges that have explicitly announced their support of the Gala contract upgrade. Please note, if you have chosen to keep your Gala on a non-supporting exchange, right now that's really only Coinbase as far as I know. I haven't heard of any other exchanges not accepting it. See, I do that all the time. We have been in contact with all centralized exchanges that list Gala, and we have assembled an up-to-date list of exchanges that have explicitly announced their support of the Gala contract upgrade. Please note that if you have chosen to keep your Gala on a non-supporting exchange, it is likely you will lose your funds. You've already lost your funds if you have. If you're on Coinbase, they stopped trading on Friday. They delisted it on Friday. Additionally, it may take several business days for exchanges to distribute Gala to their users. So don't freak out, everybody. It may take a few days. So just take a deep breath. So the list, I'm going to finish this. We'll talk a little bit. Then we'll go back and then we will go through the list. Because I want to go, and then I want to get into questions and what this all means and all that kind of stuff. All right, so these are just some questions that people have asked. Do I need to do anything? If your Gala is held in a self-custody, non-exchange wallet and not currently in a liquidity pool, no action is required on your part. My Gala is in my Gala Games treasure chest. Do I need to mint it first? No, you do not need to mint your treasure chest Gala. And that's on your account. And if you have your Gala in your inventory, you're fine too. When can I expect Gala distribution? The distribution will be spread out over the course of a few days, and we will notify the community once the distribution is complete. You will also be able to follow along in Discord in Gala minting to watch the distribution proceedings, so you can actually see what's going on. How can I confirm my wallet address is on the list? Okay, so we will pull a complete snapshot list of wallets holding Gala. Once the snapshot has happened and posted here, what? Oh yeah, we will pull a complete snapshot of wallets holding Gala. Once the snapshot has happened and posted here, use this list to confirm that your distribution is on track. To use this, simply search for your address, and you will be able. Now it's not up yet, guys. So if you're looking to find out if it's up, it's right now. It's, to my knowledge, it's not available yet. To use this, simply search for your address, and you will be able to see the amount of Gala it held as of the block, and it just gives you the block number. We appreciate your patience and support through this important contract upgrade process. Please be vigilant and supportive of your fellow community members while practicing caution and security for yourself. Which means watch out for scams. At this point, everything's done, everything's halted, nothing's being traded anywhere, so whatever is done is basically done right now. We also ask for respect and understanding towards the dedicated community support staff in Discord, all of whom work tirelessly to make yours the best possible Web3 gaming experience. All right, so guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right to the list. We're going to just go right to the update exchanges. Keep posting where you're from. Let me know you're here. Let's check this out. See what's happening. All right. So there's a bunch that actually that are the same, but there's some new ones on there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just read these through, and if I mess one up, if I'm going fast, don't kill me too bad. There's a lot of bits and buys on these exchanges. We have Binance, which you notice that's the number one. BingX, Bit.com, BitBank, Bitfinex, BitGet, BitHub, BitCub, BitTrue, BitSo, BitStamp, BitVavo, Bybit, BTC Turk, CoinDCX, CoinX, Coin1, Coin.ph, Crypto.com, eToro, now that's a new one, Gate.io, Gemini, Hotbit, Huobi, Indodax, Conga, I think so, ClaySwap, Corbit, Kraken, KuCoin, LBank, MetX, Nexo, Novadax, OKX, OX, P2P, B2B. It just rolls off your tongue. Paraboo, Pionex, Pollen IX, I have no idea. Swissberg, Tapbit, Tokenize, Uphold, Wazer X, Wealth Simple, Whitebit, Woo Network, XT.com, ZipPay, ZipMax. Whew, man, that was a mouthful. Of course, Coinbase has stated here that it will not support the distribution of Gala 2 to its holders. They're just kind of digging it in there. So, all right. So now we have all the updated information, and we know exactly as of right now. So it's what, almost 8 o'clock. So if it's California, it's about almost 5 o'clock. So what we're basically looking at now is we are, let's see here, I'll come back over here. So basically what we are now, we are in the midst of it. So wherever your Gala is wherever it is. It's really not going to go anywhere. And now it's just the process of the conversion. So I'm going to take a look because I want to make sure. Minnesota. Gala is listed. Yeah, it will be until it gets done. There it has it. Okay. Okay, so basically, guys, and again, and I'm glad you're here. I just want to make sure. So what will basically happen, and I'm going to be watching this like a hawk. Once they take the snapshot, what they're going to do is they're going to take a picture. I'm going to shut this off and see if that kind of kills some of that a little bit. Is that a little bit better, guys? Okay. They're going to take a snapshot of every single wallet that has Gala, the wallet address. So what you guys would need to do is maybe write down or take a picture or something, or write down your wallet address that you have your Gala on. They will post in their blog, and I will be on top of it too, guys. I'm probably going to come on tomorrow and do a live stream also, so don't worry, I got you. I got your 6. And you'll compare, and you'll look for the address. Now, there are going to be a lot of them. I'm not sure if you can search it. You can just type it in, but that'll give you an idea of where everything is at. Now, it's going to take a little while, so what you may want to do is you may want to just hang back for a day or two. But don't worry, it's in process of everything happening right now. Some of us may have gotten it. Most of us probably not. We're just going to have to see. But that's the process. So let me take a look here. Okay. So I'm going to just... Randy, I'm going to go ahead and, as soon as I figure out where, there we go. All right. So, what I would do is give it some time to sort itself out. I don't know. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what they're going to be doing, or if they're going to be... I think that the Gala V1 token will just sit where it sits. I don't think there's really any way they can't really remove it from these exchanges, so it'll just be there. Hopefully the exchanges, after the upgrade is made, will remove that V1 token off the exchanges. So, but I'm not quite sure. We're just going to have to see. There's a lot of stuff happening right now, and I would just sort of keep an eye on it, but maybe not be totally focused on it, because you may drive yourself crazy. You cannot buy the new Gala yet. Everything is going to be on hold until that snapshot, until the full distribution is complete across the board. You won't be able to buy any Gala. But I could be wrong. If say, for example, all Gala on an exchange, no, they have to wait. They're going to need to wait to everyone gets their V2, and then you'll be able to start trading. And your exchanges I'm sure will let you know you'll probably click on it and it says it's probably not available for trading or trading is halted. But you're going to see V2. When you see V2 in your wallet or in your exchange, then you know you got it. So, and I looked earlier today, and it was 304. So it's about where I expected it to be. Right now, I really think that this needs to go smooth, and I have no doubt it will, because everyone's watching. Everyone's maybe on pins and needles a little bit. So we just need to kind of relax and try not to think about it too much. Easier said than done, I know. But that's kind of where we are. I got that in an email earlier this afternoon because I was expecting it to start at 12 o'clock, which would have been 3 o'clock East Coast time. But I guess they pushed it. And depending, too, because if the network is clogged, if it's congested, they're going to have a hard time because they need to transfer these tokens to everybody in the Ethereum network. And if it's clogged up, that there's a lot of volume, if there's a lot of stuff going on, again, it's like a busy highway. Until it's sort of like smooths out a little bit and there's not so much traffic, then it'll be easier to get everyone transferred. But that's a big task. And they're going to be spending a lot of money in ETH fees doing this. I said this last night. Gala's flipping the bill for all of this. So, got to give them, and I'd hate to see what it's going to cost them to do all this too, especially with the network so congested as it is. Yeah, I would, Mohammed, that's a good question, man. I would give it a couple of days. I would not even think about it until maybe Wednesday. Really, seriously, because you will drive yourself crazy. It's like those of us who was in any previous bull runs. If you were in a previous bull run, give me a thumbs up, because those of you who were, you'll know that you'll drive yourself crazy. You'll wake up at least I did. I woke up in the middle of the night. How's my Polygon doing, or how's this project doing, or how's my ETH, or how's the, you can really go you can really go crazy checking your phone. So I would try to, if you can, give yourself a little bit of breathing room and just kind of zoom out, because you could really drive yourself crazy. Well, 21 billion. I know that they have 7 billion circulating supply. So I'm not sure, but I think there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't think you're going to see anything, in my opinion. Now, by the way, I need to say this. So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm never going to tell you to buy, sell, hold anything. I'm not being paid. I'm not being sponsored by Gala. I'm just an investor. I hold Gala, and I believe in the project. So I don't think anything, honestly, in my non-financial advisor opinion, is going to go until we hit a bull run. I mean, we had a good run in January. I mean, I was really happy with that. But I think we really probably won't see a massive pump until we start going into the bull market. Now, if XRP comes out and wins their lawsuit against the SEC, that could usher in the next bull cycle. But I don't know. No one knows. Anyone who tells you that they know, don't believe them. Run away from them as fast as you can. But it would be nice if it skyrocketed. But I don't think it'll happen in the way that we want it to at this stage of where everything is at right now. Wow, good for you. Man, you guys are rock stars, man. 5 million. Last week we had someone with 3.5 million. You realize, if you guys haven't seen my price potential or price prediction, if you want to call it, from Gala that I did about 3 weeks ago, go back and take a look. I think you'll be happy. And it's a realistic. It's not like $20 a token or something crazy like that. For this bull run anyway. So I'm going to, because there's pause, there's silence. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this. I'm going to highlight some of your questions, guys. It comes to stocks, when companies begin, buyback typically causes price appreciation. Yeah. We could see the price bump. We could see it go up. I think, now again, I could be wrong here, guys. And again, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Again, let me know you're here. I think that once this V2 is all over and Coinbase relists, my gut really tells me that Coinbase will relist Gala V2. I have a feeling, because they're not going to want to miss out on all those transaction fees. Every time you buy and sell or whatever it is, they get transaction fees. So again, if they're sitting back and they're like, it's almost like everyone else is like getting a piece of our money, right? They're going to want that too. So I have a feeling at some point, and I don't know when that could be. It could be sometime this summer, could be in the fall. I don't know if Gala needs to reapply for listing, or if Coinbase can say, hey, if you reapply with V2, then we'll definitely, relist you. If that happens, we could see an additional pump in price. But what's really going to do it for Gala, Coinbase, sometimes coins have gotten listed on Coinbase, and I've thought, oh man, this crypto is going to go crazy. It's going to go to the moon, right? And it didn't really. So Coinbase, yeah, it's a top tier. It's a high level crypto exchange, but it's not the only one it's not the only kid on the block. So, yeah. So Rich, again, anything that creates a depreciation is great. Anything where you have, a lower supply, high demand, it's like the value of things. All right. If you're hoarding something like a gallon of milk, depending on if you don't have it, could be priceless if there's a limited quantity, right? So I agree with you on that 100%. That I try to avoid crypto projects with astronomical tokenomics, where they've got like 50 quadzillion tokens available, and then everyone wants them to go to 1 penny or 2 cents, and I'm thinking the market cap for that would be like astronomical. So yeah, anything that where it becomes deflationary, I'm all good for. I love burns. Burns are good. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here because this is something that's new, and I think people have, concerns about it, of course. So, Mysterious, I'm going to put you on here, and for some reason, I made this bigger. But, so basically, when you sell your crypto, it's basically he's talking about taxes. Mysterious is talking about taxes now, where if you sell your crypto and you're making money off of it, then do you pay taxes? Yes. If you are on, now I am not, so let me just say this before I even go there. I am not a tax professional. That's an area you guys have to go to your tax professional and find out about, because, I'm the last person to tell you that. But, it's like if you're making capital gains, if you buy in crypto and you made $20,000 on that crypto and you sold, yeah, theoretically, legally, you need to be paying taxes on that. And if you're in centralized exchanges, they'll send you tax forms to bring to your account. So now we also talked a little bit about iTrust last week, which is a kind of a crypto IRA, which I want to dig in more into there as well, to kind of see that may be something I may be interested in doing myself. But yeah, if you buy crypto and you make a profit off of it and you cash out, that's income. So there you go. But talk with your tax professional. He or she will be the one to guide you through all that. We just have to see what's going on. But honestly, I mean, if you have 3.5 million tokens and that hits $1, I mean, I'm not worried about. I'll pay a little bit of taxes. I'm good with that. Sorry, guys. So that's kind of where we are right now with Gala. But does anyone have any questions or any concerns or anything that you're not sure about? Because, right now it is what it is. So wherever your Gala is where it's going to stay. It's been frozen everywhere. So you can't move it or do anything with it as of yet. And I'm sure we're going to be getting more information. Now, again, once they post where you can actually go and you can look up your wallet and you can type in or whatever, search your wallet address, then I'll tell you. But until that happens, if you want to stay more on the know, but I highly recommend you guys join Discord if you don't already. Sorry, guys. I'm just coughing all over the place here. I've been doing a lot of talking lately. So, hey, I am so glad, man, I'm so glad everyone's here. Seems like all our live streams that we're doing are becoming more and more, hopefully, you feel like you're getting some value, so you're coming back. And, I don't plan on going anywhere, guys. And like I said before, we've been doing a lot of Gala. I mean, a lot of Gala live streams, a lot of Gala videos. I'm not a Gala channel. It just happens to be that way. I've actually really been digging into HBAR, Hedera, more, and I will have a dedicated video for that at some point soon. And I've got a bunch of other videos that I'm going to be coming out with. So, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. Be a part of our Crypto Dojo Ohana. I say this all the time. We're a small channel. I am not paid or sponsored by anyone. The crypto projects that I get involved in are ones that I believe in, that I feel have long-term potential, not just fly-by-night sort of a, sort of a thing where it's like people come in and, yeah, you can make fast money. And I'm kind of referring to, it's meme coin season, right? Where, there's different projects that are coming up and they're skyrocketing, and that's great. That's absolutely phenomenal. I'm not built for that sort of investment strategy. And I think that's partially why the Ethereum fees are so high right now, is because everyone is just so caught up in Pepe the Frog. It's funny. I've seen images of that thing before it went crazy into crypto, and I'm like, honestly, I was like, what the hell is that thing? I didn't know what it was. It a frog? Was it a lizard? What is it? I wasn't quite sure. So I determined, oh yeah, it's a frog. Definitely not Kermit, that's for sure. So, but yeah, with the bull cycle coming up, which could be anywhere between 2020. Andreas, are you asking me how much I hold? I'm not sure. Or is that Nate? $100 a coin. Do you know the market cap that would be? So remember, market cap is done by circulating supply. So if you were to take 7 billion and let's say it gets to a $5 market cap, well, that's $35 billion, right? Is that right? Yeah, that's a $35 billion market cap. $100 a token. Well, you can do the math. That's huge. I respectfully don't think it'll get there. Not in this bull run. See, here's the thing. I'm only thinking of like what our next bull cycle is going to look like. I cannot see Gala right now anyway. And I'm super bullish on Gala reaching $100. I have my own price views on what I think it's going to be. It's definitely not $100, but that would be fantastic. I think we'd all have to meet in some tropical island somewhere, or we could buy our own island and then just show up there. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, thank you. Oh, because Pepe the Frog, right? Yes. So Nate was clarifying it for me. He's like, that's 100%. Yeah, I agree. But I'm seeing a little bit of it's starting to come down, I think. I really haven't been concentrating. I've been so focused on Gala that, I haven't really been concentrating on Pepe. But does anyone here have Pepe the Frog? Does it have any kind of a utility? Now I'm curious. Does it have any kind of a use case? Does it solve a problem? And I am absolutely not judgmental. If you're making money, you're like, Scott, man, you're talking on your ass. I just made blah blah blah. That's great. I'm sincerely curious if it has any kind of a use case. If it does, then fantastic. And the trick with those is by the time you hear about them going up, you've already missed it. You've already missed that. I was lucky with Shiba Inu. I was very lucky. Because Shiba Inu did well for me. And then November hit. And then there we go. And I've had Gala since 2021 also. I've had Gala since, I think, December of 20... Yeah. December of 21. Once we start rolling into this bear cycle... that's when I picked up Gala. And I can't remember. I do remember. Yes, I'm sorry. It was 1.95 cents. That's where I was. So I was just under 2 cents when I picked up Gala. When I picked up for the first time. So, but hey, you guys, while we're here and we're talking, and I love the interaction that we're having with each other. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. That way I can keep you in the loop of what's going on. And I talk about what's going on with crypto regulation and different projects and just maybe possibilities to help accumulate. Because again, I say this too, wealth is created in a bear market. This is where we can make our money when the bull run hits. Because now we're taking our time, we can research, we don't have to worry about FOMO. We really can focus in and just dollar cost average in daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, however you want and how much you want. Of course, we know that we only should invest money we can afford to lose, right? Because certain cryptos, it's volatile, but isn't everything sometimes? I mean, that's the big thing with the regulations. Oh, crypto's volatile, blah blah blah. What about stock market? I've held stock for years, and yeah, crypto's volatile, but the average return is what, 10% a year in regular stock exchange. Crypto, you can get 10% in a day. So you just have to be, able to weed out the bad projects and go for the ones that you feel are going to be right for you. Okay. This is a good question. I'm going to post it up here. Why do I think Gala can't reach? Now, I'm not saying it can't. I just don't think it will in the next few bull cycles. Right now, that's where I'm at. And I agree, it's just the beginning for Gala. So I am certainly not going to rain on that parade and say it could never happen. I don't believe in absolutes like that. I'm just saying in the next year to 2 years, 2.5 years, I just don't think. I don't think that Gala would be, just because of the market, just because of everything going on in the crypto space. Now, Web3 is huge. Web3 gaming is going to be huge, and they have a tremendous advantage, as we know, because they also have Gala Film and Gala Music. So it's not just the gaming platform. They have the music platform and they have the film. So I believe, could it hit $100? Of course. It would. The crypto space, the entire crypto market cap would have to be a lot greater, because right now, if $100 for a token, so you're talking, wait a minute. So if I don't have a calculator in front of me, guys. So if we have 7 billion tokens right now, circulating supply, at $100 each, that's what? That'd be what, 7 trillion? Is my math right? Or would it be greater than that? I'm just trying to think offhand. So if it is 7 trillion, or even if it's higher, that is like what, 3 to 4 times more than what the crypto markets is now. So there needs to be greater adoption, I think, for a company like Gala to get to that point. We need more. We need to reduce some of that circulating supply, like we talked about. There needs to be a greater burn mechanism in place, and that's my big problem with crypto projects that come out with 50 quadrillion tokens, and then they do burns. It really just drives me crazy, because you own 10 quadrillion and it may take you 150 years to get to 1 penny or something. So I think there needs to be more mass adoption. There needs to be, now I believe, now here we go. I'm kind of pausing for a second. With Gala's entering the mobile gaming space, I think that really helps. It positions Gala on that aspect of well. It's like the fight game. Right, being a martial artist and competitor for pretty much all my life, it's like if you just focus on your stand-up game and you go against someone who's good at jiu-jitsu, there you are, or vice versa. So the best fighters are well-rounded. So when you have Gala, they're doing film, they're doing music, they're doing games, they're doing mobile games. That sets them apart. So I feel, yes, could they hit $100 at some point? It may take 10 years, but I think it's possible. I just don't believe it can happen now. But I'm not totally supporting you. I think it could very well happen, but there needs to be some things that really take effect first. Maybe greater use case, more adoption, decrease the circulating supply, which will create more of a demand. I think those things, and I think it's definitely a possibility, but not for a while. Did that answer your question? my long-winded answer. And if anyone is watching this on the replay, let me know you are watching it. Just go Dojo Fam. Let me know you're here. If you have questions, I want to know you're here and let you know you're watching. And if you are here now and you're just watching, pop in. Say where you're from. Ask a question. Make a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys. Because this is actually exciting. I'm so glad to get this, like I said earlier, get this V2 upgrade over with, so we can move on with life. And then depending on where you hold your Gala, if it's on a wallet, then you can either hodl and just hold and just forget about it. Maybe look every day or two, see where it's at, and then move on. But at some point, start thinking about when we go into this bull cycle, how to off ramp your Gala if you're going to take profits. If you're on an exchange like Binance, and you can just, if make sure that, you have a place where if you feel it's right for you to take profits, make sure you have a place to off ramp where you can deposit, you can transfer your Gala from a wallet to an exchange or whatever, and then you can just transfer that into cash and then put it back in your account. So just be thinking about that also. Hey, Craig. Nice to see you, mate. New Zealand. I was just talking to a friend of mine. She's like 90 years old. She just came back from Scotland. She's been to New Zealand, and she travels all over the world with her friend. It's pretty amazing. And her friend's in her 80s. So how cool is that? What time is it in New Zealand anyway? I think the first time I really got introduced to like New Zealand was Lord of the Rings. Man, what beautiful like landscapes. Oh my God, it's amazing. I want to go there someday. Craig, if I go to New Zealand, man, you got to hook me up. Let me know good places to eat, where to stay. Where's everybody else from? Just after lunch? Okay, cool. I'm curious, those of you who are here, because right now we have 13 people watching. Great. And again, if you watch this later on, let me know you're here. Dojo fam, and make sure you subscribe to our channel too, guys. Lots of stuff coming. I got a lot of things planned for our channel, guys. A lot of things. I tell you what, when we'll all go visit Craig when Gala hits what? When Gala hits what price do we all go and visit Craig? He's gonna put us up. He's just finding out about that now. Hey Nate, thanks for popping in, brother. I got your back. I told you that. So thanks for coming in. But a lot of things are going on. A lot of things are happening. I'm excited about this. I hope you guys are too. I'm excited to get this done, get this moving forward, and then we focus on the matter at hand. This was just kind of a distraction. It needed to happen, but it took us away from what really needs to occur. And that's having Gala, having us focus on the games, focus on the music, focus on the films, and just concentrating on that. Because their games are just coming out going crazy right now. Wow, what just happened here? There we go. I'm going to drink some water. So, what do you guys think? What do you think for the next bull run Gala will hit, taking into account what we're dealing with right now with this upgrade? I think that kind of it shifted things, I think, behind a couple of months. But what do you think? I've heard someone say that before. So I'm not familiar with Steam. What is Steam? I have no idea. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Hey, John, have a good night. Yeah. $1? Yeah, I'm good with that. That's fair enough. I'll handle that. $1, $1.10, $1.25. We'll be going out. We'll just book a jet. We'll just fly out. Okay. Is it sort of like Epic Games? Dijon? I know I apologize. You're going to bed. I'm asking you questions as your way out, but is that kind of like Epics? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go look it up. I'll check it out. Oh, okay. All right. So it is like Epic. Okay. Okay. I agree with you. I think that they're because Gala is doing more than just developing their games. They actually are a platform, right? Like Dijon's saying, so other developers can have their games be on the Gala platform. So there's that too. It's not just they have to that they're just doing their own games and creating their own games. They're bringing other games in. Yeah. Uh, if they're still around, I'll go check them out. I'm curious. I mean, I've heard of Epic Games. I think I probably have an account doing some of their play tests and stuff there. So we'll we'll just we'll have to go check that out. But hey, everybody, is there any questions? Anything? Last night I was on for like 2 hours. It felt like 2 minutes. It was great. I could see how everyone goes on and do these live streams for like 3 and 4 hours. Everyone's like, oh man. All right. Yeah, I want to. I'm going to punch this in here. So, those who held their Gala on exchange that were bankrupt, like Voyager, Celsius, etc., does that decrease the supply? That's a good question, man. I'm not sure how that would work. That may be tied up, so they're just sort of frozen. They're in a wallet someplace. Who knows? I think they probably are out. If they are locked away where they can't be, if they're not circulating. But I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't really know. That would be probably something for whatever happened. Maybe those funds, maybe everything's tied up and it's not necessarily, if it's circulating supply is like anything that's not locked up. Like, all right, there's 10 billion tokens that are locked up for 5 years. That's removed from the circulating supply. Everything is based off there's total supply and there's circulating supply. So total supply is like 50 billion for Gala, I believe. So, but only 7 billion is circulating right now, which is still a hell of a lot of tokens to be floating around. So I'm not exactly sure. They burned 20 billion? V2 Gala, really? Awesome. See, I learned something every day. I did not know that. When did that happen? I need to look into that myself, Dan, and check that out because again, if that's a huge burn. Considering their supply is their total supply is 50 billion. I have to look into that. Thank you for sharing that with me. Oh, an hour ago. Really? Wow. I didn't realize they were going to do that. Where did you find that? I want to write that down. Guys, so I'm writing this down. So this is where I learn from you guys too. Like I had no idea. That's a big deal in my opinion. A $20 billion token burn or 20 billion. Yeah, did I say that? 20 billion token burn. That's great. 20 billion. Huh. I have to look into that. All right. Great, man. Thank you. That may be something I pop on tomorrow and do another live and we'll talk about that. Huh. Very cool. There was a video. Who put it on? Was it the Gala? Is it on the Gala YouTube channel? If they have one? I was trying to stay in the loop. I didn't. I must have. I must have missed that. But no, if it was an hour ago, I was probably prepping for you guys. So awesome, Dan. Thank you. It's still in distribution. It hasn't been launched yet. Um, okay, Dan. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you letting me know that. I'm gonna go check that out later. Um, yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So is Gala V2 launched yet? Well, it's being distributed. Um, so when that happens and everything's all when all the tokens are have been distributed, then what'll happen is then things will start taking place. Now Dan just told me that there was a 20 billion V2 burn. That's a to me that's a big deal. I mean I didn't realize they were going to do that. So, but I definitely need to research that and check it out and see what happens. We're going to be getting more stuff as the hours and days go on. Yeah, you're welcome, Pierre. Pierre, where are you from? You from the United States or abroad? I just like to know where everyone's from, where you're watching from. And hopefully you're a subscriber. Hopefully you're subscribing to my channel. Our channel, I should say. Because without you guys, there's no me. I'd be just talking to myself. Hey, John. Yeah, what? And I know you guys probably cannot see the comments. I'm working on that now so that way everyone can see what's going on. So there's not just dead silence as I look at questions. Oh, thank you, Pierre. I appreciate you being part of our family, man. What? You're in Florida? Whereabouts in Florida you live? I'm in Florida too. Wow. Oh, see, John, I thought you left, man. You were just hanging back. That's right. You've been kind of checking out our streams also, but I'm in Clearwater area. That's where I'm at right now, in Florida. It's tricky with the timing because being on the East Coast, I think it's probably difficult if you live on the West Coast because you're still at work. By the time I do these, normally I've been doing 7 o'clock live streams, but I think I may do 7:30s. I'm just trying to find time that's going to be work for everybody. I don't know how they're going to do that. It's possible. I'm not exactly sure. Again, I'm not a developer or coder, so I have no idea. If you guys do, let us know. But I think it'll be just spread out. We'll just have to see. I don't know. I'd be curious to find that out, though. If I come on tomorrow and you guys are here. Pierre, you go here almost every week? That's awesome, man. Next time you're around, we should try to connect in person. And if you're on Facebook, guys, I'm on Facebook too. I have my own Crypto Dojo group on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, come check me out. I'd love to have you. Serbia. Yeah. I've like I said, I really haven't strayed too far yet from the United States and everything. I've just basically, like I said, I've been to Mexico and the Caribbean. I lived in Hawaii for a long time and all that stuff. So I'm here in Florida now. I originally grew up in upstate New York, Man, you froze your butt off, I tell you. So I do not miss the cold. Not at all. So yeah, listen to Dan. Don't worry. It's okay. Zone out. All right. It's just in the process of doing what they do. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even checking my wallet. All right. So, just take some deep breaths. If you have a ledger, it's on your cold wallet. You're good. You're good, man. Don't worry. Listen to Dan. All right. To Obi-Wan, you listen to, because it's just taking their time to do everything. So I'm probably by Wednesday everything will be done. That's what I'm thinking, by Wednesday. That's just my gut telling me that. Probably sometime in the afternoon, evening, we'll see. A lot of it's going to determine on the network congestion and see what's going on there. Just water, guys. Well, let's just kind of see what happens. I don't know. Now, it's probably including the 50 billion in V1. So that's still in the process. I'm sure that's still showing up. So on Binance, yeah. I'm actually Binance has a pretty good staking platform as well. So I'm actually been looking to stake some crypto on that particular one. I was staking Polygon at one point there. Yeah, Dan, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think maybe they're thinking that it's also the V1 token, including, so if there's 50 billion total supply in V1, and if they do another 50 billion, they'd have to, or however that works itself out, mathematically it makes sense. The trick, though, is to getting everyone to see that they need to make sure they work that out somehow, where they take that off of like total supply, because in reality that Gala V1 is a dead token, and it shouldn't be counted as part of the total supply or or circulating supply. And this is where all it takes is one little thing for FUD to come blazing through, and then everyone really starts to kind of like the snowball effect. Like I said before, good news travels fast, bad news travels faster, even if it's perceived. And it's also, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Right now, this is so new. It's actually real time happening in front of us. So probably I'm going to come on tomorrow night. If I don't have any further information, I may come on tomorrow, but it'll be shorter. It won't be as long. Just to answer any questions and see and just do a checkup from the neck up with everyone. See how you guys are all doing. Oh yeah. All right. Here, I'm gonna show you guys this. Yeah. Yeah. They did a 1-for-1, and then they did the 20 billion burn. Okay. I'm gonna probably go on afterwards and take a look at this and check it out myself. So again, if anyone here is watching, or if you're watching from the replay, thank you so much, and type in, Dojo Fam, so I know that you checked this out. Please like, subscribe to our channel. It really helps me a lot to do the things that I want to do. I'm actually probably by the end of the week, I'm going to have a Telegram channel up and running. I was going to do Discord, but that's just too much effort for me, too much work. I don't want to do that. So but I am going to have a Telegram channel, and I will let everyone know when that's live and happening. So also, if anyone is interested in cold wallets, if you're looking to get a cold wallet, just click on, and I don't have the link here, but if you want to go, I have a link for Ledger if you want to go pick one up. They're great. Cold wallets are great to have, and so just keep that in mind. Or if you're using a software wallet, that works too. Man. So everybody, any other questions? Anyone have anything? It's kind of a chill. Right now it's sort of like the chill. It was the everything preceding it, and then now we're here. It's like it's sort of like a wait and see kind of mentality right now. So there's not a whole lot going on in regards to the new exchanges. This is what it is. Yeah, Pierre, you're welcome, man. And a lot of what we're going to be focusing on again is just the next couple of days, seeing how the smoke settles and how everything goes. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out in the next couple of days. Once probably Thursday, Friday rolls around, I'm sure things will settle right back down. Everything will be good. But today and tomorrow, I expect, there may be some more volatility in Gala, and if you're into if that's something where you're looking at the price and it goes down lower, it may be a buying opportunity for you. It's totally up to you, depending on how you feel about that. But again, I appreciate you guys all very much. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, man, get some sleep, brother. And everyone else, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna hang for a few more minutes to see if anyone has any questions or concerns. If I can answer, great. If not, I will find the answer for you. We've had a really good turnout tonight. I'm really glad you're all here. If anyone feels so inclined, you certainly do not have to at all, but if you'd like to donate to our channel to help our small channel, I can do more things. I can spread out. I have a donate button up at the top of our banner of our page, so if you feel so inclined, fantastic. Thank you so much. If not, that's totally okay too. I'm just glad you're here. And that hopefully you've picked up one bit of information or one piece of knowledge that you didn't have before. Hey, Invest, how you doing? Chances are you probably haven't, but all you gotta do is just go to wherever your wallet is, and you should see it'll say like a V2 on it. So that's the best way. They're gonna post a snapshot of all the addresses probably tomorrow, where you can go look. And if that happens, I will come on and do a live video, or I will at least do a pre-recorded video to let you guys know where you can go to check that out. Maybe I'll do both. I don't know. But I would just say, if you're curious about if you have it already, just go to your wallet wherever you have your Gala on and take a look and see what it says. AI is huge, Mysterious. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if they will incorporate AI in any capacity. I'm sure probably they will have to fit that model into what they're doing, but I wouldn't surprise me. And that would be, AI's coming. AI's here already. So that's another sector to be looking into in crypto is AI, especially generative AI too. What was I going to say? There was something I was going to say and I got sidetracked real quick. You guys ask great questions and things, and I'm like, I read them, I'm like, I want to stop and respond right then and there. But, oh yeah, with regards to checking your wallets, just go check your wallets and see. You may Don't freak out if you see nothing going on. Just take a deep breath. Maybe go to bed, have a, watch a movie or something, or get, whatever, and just tune out, zoom out for a while. Give yourself some time, because like I said earlier, you could drive yourself crazy doing it. So give yourself some time to be able to let them do what they need to do. I'll probably, just for fun, later on go check and see. For me, I'm not planning on getting it yet. I think because they're behind a couple of hours when they started, so I'll probably jump on Discord and take a look as well and see what's happening there. But and you guys should do that too. If you have Gala, join their Discord channels. That's a great way to get information. Oh my goodness. Do you ever have something in your head, you're going to say it, and then you just like, where did it go? And then you realize, oh yeah, that's right. But knowing me, I will probably do a couple of videos tomorrow. But and I've been playing Meow Match every day. That game, I'm not a huge Match 3 guy. For some reason, I just kind of like, I'm playing that game because once that gets integrated into the Gala platform, it'd be interesting to see what they do with that. And the other games too, and I'm talking about the mobile gaming from Ember Games that is now Gala Games. Hey everybody, I'm going to wrap this up in just a second. You guys are fantastic, and before I go, I always like to say that I thank you guys all very much. I appreciate every time you come and you watch, or you ask me to do a video. I'm here for you, and I learn just as much as I teach, or I try to teach, and I hope you take one thing away. My goal is not to hype things and go crazy. I'm a straight shooter. I will tell you what I think, and if I don't know, I will tell you I don't know. But I'll do my best to find out. And like with Dan telling me that they burned 20 billion tokens. Whoa, that surprised me. I did not expect that, but that's fantastic. So, I love to teach and I love to learn. The best teachers are actually our lifelong students, right? To be, so like I used to tell my students, to be the best teacher, right? For me to be the best teacher, you need to be the best student. For you to be the best student, I need to be the best teacher. So it's sort of like we all working together. So I just want to say how much I appreciate all of you who are watching, and those of you who are watching the replay, thank you so much for being a part of our Crypto Dojo family. There's a lot more that I have planned, a lot of things that I want to do for us, and I'm just excited that you guys are you guys are on the ground floor with me. Loyalty is huge. I will remember you guys for sure. You guys who are here with me and you're watching my videos that I've done, you're watching these live videos. Man, I can't tell you how grateful I am for you guys. It's just amazing. And I just want to say thank you guys all very much. I'm going to let you guys all go. I will keep you posted. Thank you, Mysterious. I gotta post this. I gotta do this too. Yeah. I'm getting fancy with my stream deck, guys. Look out. I'm out of control. I'm going to snap. Anyway. So everyone, thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have a good night, everyone. And like I say to all my other videos, here at the Crypto Dojo, crypto never sleeps. You guys take care. I will keep you posted. If you do have questions about anything, just grab one of my videos, my recent ones regarding the V2 upgrade. Post your comment there. Or when the replay hits, put a question in there and I will answer your questions. All right, guys, have a great night. and I will see you probably tomorrow. Aloha.